It has officially become the #1 animated movie of the year and has an amazing story along with it. And I think we should capitalize on it with Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the video game. It tells the original story we have all come to know and love with some exciting new elements, like a multiple character game. There can be 3 different characters that you can play as and play through their own version of the story. You can play as Miles Morales and play through the story we have all come to know and love with Spider-Verse. Or you can play as Peter B. Parker and play through his story, how he came to Miles' universe, and his side of the story in general, or even through Gwen Stacy and see her side as well. With each character that you play as, there will be different missions. Like with Peter and Gwen, you can play through their backstories and a bit leading up to the main story of Spider-Verse. Play different missions that you would as Miles and that are not really seen in the movie. It could be a chance to expand the story a little bit and to add some cool new details that fans didn't know about. It will also have a fighting engine. So, as seen in popular other Spider-Man games, you can see how they have a bunch of enemies at one point and you can use different moves to fight them, sort of like an Assassin's Creed-esque kind of deal. And it will be used in the Spider-Verse game. We can also use the same web-slinging usage that is seen in the PS4 game Spider-Man. The game had amazing swinging capabilities and used different moves and had a lot to do with web slinging, and I think that we should bring that over into Spider-Verse as well. We should also keep the same cel-shaded animation in the game that was used in the story, because that's what made fans go insane about the movie. Everybody was so baffled that they made a Spider-Man movie that was cel-shaded like a comic, and fans went nuts, and myself included. So I think you guys did a great job on that one, and I think you guys should keep it. And we can also have different solo battles, so boss fights that are a little different from the way the movie went. So, like that scene where all the Spider-Man were fighting all of the, Doc Ock and, all the enemies like that. You could have which character you're playing, you can use that character and have a certain boss fight that you would if you didn't play as like Miles or Peter. I also say that we should include a multiplayer mode. So what I mean by that is we could have a Street Fighter-esque version of the game where players can go online or in their own living rooms with 2 controllers and have a battle, and you could use either villains, the heroes, it doesn't matter, and you have a brawl like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat even as well. So how about it? A Spider-Verse game where it follows the story of the movie with different points of view, with fighting and some awesome web slinging, and an all-new multiplayer mode for players to fight each other. You can't go wrong. Gentlemen, if you go with my idea, I can promise you this movie will live in the hearts of fans for years and years to come.